Leo up next versus Krager. Full avatar available. Immediate slammers out of Leo though. Krager could be under a lot of trouble. Leo's playing it very, very carefully. Sees the disarm, backs up out there, comes back in when he got a kill him issue proc. Again, big demolish out of Krager as he's trying to see if he can pop a defensive and stay offensive with Leo. Just a defense so he doesn't have to worry about his health. And just focus on doing as much damage as possible to reverse this opener that Leo was able to pick up. Death Decay down will not be stopping Krager at all. He's got him plenty of damage. Not playing Slayer is very, very interesting, by the way. It's going to be stunned onto Krager for a quick second. Trinkets to follow as Leo looking to get himself another lockdown stun, but Leo realizes he's got to wait until cooldowns are back up. Lichborn just so he can get himself afloat here. That does provide him quite a bit of damage reduction, but also Leech still able to pierce past the defenses. Krager able to go in for mortal strikes. The overpowers. They're getting Leo pretty low as Leo got cooldowns rolling in. He wants to stay in. Wants to get a couple of those blitz, but that demolish maybe the end of you. Does get us some one last heal. Death back to follow. Krager with the reflect. Trying to see if it'll be enough here. May need something right now. He actually could go down. Rallying cry just to fortify himself. Leo left with nothing at all. And if Krager gives himself a charge, intercepts him. Big Warbreaker and one more. I think it's Immortal with Razor. That is the worst matchup for Krager right now. The Feral is literally the worst class for him to face next. It is full set of bleeds with Incarn, Feral Frenzy, everything. All he can do is slow the Feral down and hope they can maybe live those bleeds. He's got to reflect in case there's going to be random roots. But that's about all he can do. Ursus can't stop it. Parry up very, very soon. Banner down. Maybe parry. He's just trying to use cooldowns just to keep the Feral at bay at this point. I don't think he even wants to have the Feral attack him. He's just trying to use those cooldowns almost like, hey, hold on. Don't attack me. I got a parry. You don't want to strike me now, right? You don't want to invest those cooldowns and combo points into me while I got a parry, do you? I don't think you do. Quick stunner onto the Feral. Bleeds. Avatars available. He could go for a demolish. Warbreaker. Rooted though. It does get himself a charge. Turns up the Feral. He's got himself battle stance. He knows that he's just going to be bleeding out. He has to sit in battle stance just to force the pressure onto the Feral. Defensive stance would be better for survivability, but he needs to find a way to pressure the Feral at all times. He's got himself a bit of a Blaze Storm. Leap around the corner. So Bolt to follow. Big demolish right after Slammer and the Feral. Oh, what is that hit after the demolish? That thing was just looking brutal. Feral with the thorns. Bardic available. I'm swapping the wrong target. Big bites out of the cat. Krager has nothing left. Warlock Hellstone soon. Oh, Warlock Hellstone was coming up very, very soon. That shattering throw, man. I think he was just trying to send whatever he could at the Feral. One last huzzah. He just knew, like, you know what? I'm never going to get to use the shattering throw if I don't send it here. And I'm just probably dead, so just might as well send it. As a Retrowave? This man's name is Retrowave? What? It's not even the name. It's just like, I'm looking at the name. I'm like, wait. No, it's not. No, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I confused my my letters. What looks like a P in English is actually an R in Cyrillic. So I confused my letters. It is Retrowave. I just never really thought of the word Retrowave. I'm so used to like seeing a W in there, but just, I don't know. It blew my mind seeing it spelled differently in another language. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's going to be retro. Up next, where is this Razor? It's going to be, what's it called? A final wreck, I think it's called. The wave that comes down. I always call it a waterfall of just holy damage, because that's what it looks like. It's literally a waterfall. Full dots on the retro. Does get stunned blind from the Feral. Looking for a flash of lights. Are you going to go for a blind with a dazzling? No, you're not. No, you're not. Are you playing normal wings or are you playing the Wake of Ashes wings is the question. That's Retrowave. I like it. This looks really, really good. I'm just very, I was just confused. Are you gonna die? Okay, he does play Wake of Ashes wings and is able to get a dot on a Feral Druid. But I think he realized that, you know what? I'm a Paladin. I kind of have limited mobility. I am not going to chase the Feral around the wall here. I'm just not doing it. Feral out in the open. Does it up. Not getting him a stun. It's going to be a quick Hodge by Retro. Will not have wings here for a second. Bubble is out. You got to catch up to the Feral Druid. If you have Horse and Hand of Freedom, stay on him. Stay on him. You got to stay on him. Try to see if you can get around the bend. Consecration down. Slamming the Feral. If you can get another dot on him, that'll be fantastic. Or just keeping him in death. And that was beside Death of the Decay. Consecration would also be helpful. Judgments hitting through a wall, which is unfortunate for the Feral Druid. Great for the Paladin. Oh, look at those Judgments just continuing to bonk him through the wall. That's got to be Divine Toll, right? Got to be Divine Toll doing that. Nutty. Man, real things this time? All right, I thought take a look at those changes. Apparently a bunch of class buffs coming out. Or some nerfs? We'll see, we'll see. Razor is got himself yet another opener. He's playing the blade game. He's playing the long haul, man. Rake, Moonfire, Rip. Let the vines do a lot of the work. Look at the dot damage. They buffed the Feral's dots recently. The nerf that bites a little, the bites still hurt. Bites still hurt very much. But they buffed the blades to compensate because they didn't want Feral to be one-shotting players. But they gave him a lot more sustained pressure. And those bleeds go behind the pillar. Just let those things do work. It's gonna leap back in. Bash, it is short stunned. Retro has an opportunity to potentially have a go. Searing Glare, those dots are still gonna rot you, and I think it's over. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Cobra gonna be up next as a Destro. I like that Lynx mount. I got another Lynx, by the way. I got like an orange armored Lynx. I gotta show you guys that sometime. It looks awesome. I love those Lynx pets or mounts or yeah, mounts. I guess, can't you have them as a pet, as a hunter? I kind of want one as a hunter. If somebody can link me a Lynx pet that you can tame as a hunter in Discord, that'll be wonderful. But like armored one. I want like a proper armored Lynx. Any groups forming? Of course, Louise, dude, of course. After this one, we are probably going to take those teams and reform. Yeah, this is the second time these teams can play. We're trying to reform every 2 games or some. Razor getting locked down with the portals behind the pillar. That is also going to be an Infernal Wall and a Barskin. This is the most defenses available. Now will be the best time for you to go in for as much damage. Landing a kick on the fear is pretty good. Cannonballs to the face will not feel great though. Got himself Heart of the Wild, so maybe able to heal this. Infernal Bolt by Cobra. It is going to connect either way. Razor trying to see if he can back up out. That Pit Lord still connects. Oh, that Pit Lord hurts when it connects. Holy. Okay, I think that worked on Pit Lord. I don't remember him being able to hit the walls like that. I don't remember him doing that at all. Big Incinerate. Oh, it's what, dude? Incinerates for Destro Warlock sometimes hit for a bit or hit for a lot. You just never know. It's just the destructive nature. Plus that mastery that allows the damage to scale up or down. Oh, as Wanda dropping down. Ring of Frost or Frozen Orb. Not quite on top of Cobra, but at least it's hitting his pets a little bit and generating resources. Big Meteor down. Cobra with the wall to try to tank up this damage. Wanda under quite a bit of pressure. Wanda staying super aggressive though all the time was what lets him just stay aggressive. But Cobra catching him a quick second CC. Not letting him go anywhere. Quick shot of burn into a... or Shot of Fury into I think a blink for Wanda to break out of that CC just so he doesn't get bolted. There goes the Chaos Mother. It is attacking the pet, however, instead of Wanda. So you're still eating a Chaos Bolt by the Orifid over, what do you call it? Is that the Orifid in chat? Is the new pet. Oh, it has a castle single bolt. You know what? That pet's not an Orifid. It's called Useless from now on. It's called the Demon of Uselessness. He literally just stood there. He looks awesome, menacing. He looks like that dude guarding the entrance to Ragnaros's castle, I guess. Is it a castle? A fortress? A fortress, I think, sounds better. Castle sounds whimsical. Fortress sounds menacing. Before the last 2 bosses of Firelands, that guy, what's his name? I don't remember. There goes the Infernal. There goes the Pit Lord. Look at that Pit Lord go. My God, that health. Oh, and the Ruination just to boot. No block for the mage. I don't know if he had a block available there or not. Might have not had one. And Plush is going to be up next. Cobra, look at his wounds right there. He's not in a great spot. Infernal catches the rogue at the open. Does let him catch a CC on the rogue and a slow. You got to be very careful with this Infernal. This is not for show. And there goes that overfeed. Charges in. Big slammer. Oh, and the Vanish still. Oh, no. That bit low. This Infernal is doing work, man. This Infernal. Oh, he's got even a baby Infernal, dude. Let the babies play, man. Let him play. Twice knocked the rogue out of stealth. Second CC tricking out a Plush. He is angry. He is mad. He doesn't want to go down, but it ain't up to him at this point. Colbert with a quick reflect. Got himself a gate. Can you walk away from Goeris? He's got to CC him. Succubus, anything. Oh, but Goeris with a quick grip. Slamming him down. Taking him out. Well done. Well done. My God. And Toxie is going to be up next. Stealthing about. Sapping the Goeris. Walking into Death and Decay. Does give him that subterfuge to give him opportunity to at least have a stealthy open with the Garrote, ambushes, cheap shots, all the things you need. Goeris having to drop every defensive down on the floor, as it is going to be Deathmark on a Toxie and Kingsbane. If you can survive this, you might be okay. He doesn't have Deathback, however, so he's under a ton of trouble. Still bleeding out. All he can do is Death Strike, but at 53% dampening, that isn't going to do a lot for you. Stunned by the Rogue. Most of his damage is gone, but the Rogue just needs a little bit more damage. He's got them big Deathstalker's marks. Stun. Oh, but the blades finish off the Death Knight as it goes in for a proper stun. And Cobra picking up 3. Well done, well done. Dude, Destro Diabolist, I feel like is a whole nother level of fun. That just looks amazing. Let's get us another one going, boys. But this time, we're making the groups a bit.